Hello, my wonderful multiplied crew. It's me, Multiplied by Isaac, and I hope you're ready to get deducated because we're going to be playing Lazarus today, okay? So let's just get right into this. I'm going to teach you the most effective way to play Lazarus. First of all, don't do what I do. I'm popping this pill right away. I just like to use pills when I have pills. You know, it's my brain, so I have to use pills whenever I see them. But the most effective strategy for Lazarus is to purposely die every floor, but I would not die unless you can get some value out of it. So value out of dying would be like sacrifice rooms, even cursed rooms, even like blood donations to get some extra money. Just something that'll set you up better for the end half of the run. Oh wow, okay. The I'm excited pill really caught me off guard there. Still didn't get hit though. And Lazarus does not start out with that good of range, so you have to be very careful when you're going in on these enemies. And I will just go right into the boss. Lazarus is one of the safest starting characters because he has an extra life. So no matter what happens, you'll still have the extra life, and you should be perfectly fine. Except for when the I'm excited pill pops. Be careful of the creep. If you run into it, obviously it will not be a good thing. Okay, so the HP upgrade is perfect. I'm actually going to take that after I go to my second life. Just so that we can get that heart container back. And I am going to use my only key on this chest. See? Paid off. Gave me 2 keys back. Gave me a soul heart. That's why I like to open gold chests. It's risk and reward, but it's also, you know, usually really good rewards, especially if you can get an item from it. It's always worth it when you get an item. And I probably should not have taken it because the soul heart. And this is one of the worst starting room or first floor rooms in the game, like before you have any items. So much to avoid. The most important thing is to watch out for these flies, the ones that actually shoot at you. And I would actually take those out first as you're going around the room. But also this trite right here, I would also take him out. And these flies are kind of your last priority, just because you can just kite them around the room. The other enemies are all much more dangerous than the flies. See, do you just see how many enemies there are in this room? That's why it's bad on the first floor. But hopefully it'll give us something from beating the room that'll be worth our while. Maybe. I don't know, because this is going to take a long time. Long time to clear this room. But now that we got most of the other creepy crawlies cleared out, we can finally take out our flies. And this fly was the last one. Okay, perfect. It was worth our while because now, ooh, double worth our while because petrified poop allows us to probably get some coins from these poops. I hope. Or not. Okay. We got 1 coin. But basically, now that we got a bomb, we can go back to that tinted rock, get another soul heart for the next floor, hopefully, or small rock. Small rock would also be fine. Although we don't really want to drop our speed this early, the DPS up should be well worth it, especially on Lazarus, since his stats do not start out the best in the world. But once you get to the Lazarus second form, it's all up from there. I'm still looking for our item room too. Unfortunately, not finding it. Okay, there it is. And we found a different tinted rock. Maybe if we get a second bomb, that would be even more ideal. Aw. I don't know why that guy wasn't shooting at me. And I once again forgot to turn back on, or back off the mods. Okay, we will be able to get both tinted rocks. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take sticky bombs, blow up this tinted rock, see what it gives me. Mr. Mega has appeared in the basement. Okay, gave me a chest. Not exactly what I was looking for. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to... I know I said you want to get some value out of it, but unfortunately we're not going to be getting any value out of it, so I'm just going to self-delete, and I'm going to... Because look at our stat boost from that. I mean, only part of a damage boost is permanent, but the stats that you get are still very good. It allows you to finish off the rest of the floor as effectively as you can. And I'm going to see if the secret room is here, maybe, now that we got a bunch of bombs. See if we can get some value from here. I would recommend opening up the gray chest first, just to see if it gives you like another key or something. And then open up the gold chest and just hope for the best. Okay. It basically gave us back exactly what we put into it. So not bad, not good. But now let's go destroy the second tinted rock and move on to the next floor. Already 5 minutes on this first floor, but it's only because we had to deal with that big room, and also the enemies, or not the enemies, the item room was very far away compared to where it usually is. See, like this one's one room away, and the other one we had to go through that big, stupid room with all the spiders and flies, and you don't want to encounter that room like ever on the first floor. This is a beautiful item because it gives you 3 soul hearts and it tears up. The only downside is it makes the Bible appear in some pools, but it's not really that bad. Like it appears once and then it's out of the way for the rest of the run, so not really too much of an issue. Another tinted rock, which I'll actually do this. Blow up. Okay, I thought it would blow up that floating head, but it did not. See, this must be our lucky room, having two tinted rocks in it. Heck yeah. Okay, so now that we have this many soul hearts, I'm gonna go into the cursed room, see what it has to offer. Okay, a chariot card I'm actually just gonna use to get out of here for free, because we'll find more cards. We don't need this specific chariot card. I usually like to get in and out of cursed rooms for free whenever I can. Saving that extra health is always a good boon for you. And another free soul heart out of nowhere. No, I will not use my last key for 2 bombs. Starter deck is definitely interesting. It turns all of your keys into bombs. Or not. All of your pills into cards. I don't know what that slip was. I guess my brain isn't fully working today. I had to take a nap. I must have been really sleep deprived. But now I have to do this for all of you. Not have to. I'm doing this out of my own free will, I promise. But as you can see, now our base damage is 4.43 rather than 3.5, so we got a 0.93 damage upgrade from dying once, which is pretty good, all things considered. And now we actually can go back and buy not starter. Wait, is it? No, it's starter deck. Yeah, there we go. Starter deck. Beautiful. Get a strength card that'll allow us to get the devil deal for free, hopefully. And I will be taking devil deals on this character. They're very good on him, especially when you unlock items such as Damocles. And I guess that's the only one that you know, he really benefits from, because he has the extra life. So even if Damocles kills you, you're still fine. Unlike most other characters. Actually, are there any other characters that start with an extra life? I don't think so. But a dice shard can also be very good because it'll allow us to reroll the devil deal if we don't get anything that we want. And then maybe we'll find something good. Find something that'll carry our run, hopefully. That's what you always gotta hope for in the first devil deal. If you can find an item that carries your run, you're gonna be good obviously for the rest of the run. Especially in a demanding position like we have now, where we have tons of health. This is a position I would not recommend dying in. That's why you want to do it on the first floor if you can. As much as I want to take the second strength card, I also would like to keep the dice shard just so that we can... Oh, I also forgot to mention, starter deck allows you to take a second card. But I would like to keep our options open, I guess. As much as I'd like to get 2 health boosts, keeping options open is always the better option. Beautiful. And we get another HP upgrade. I will take it. And let's see. Okay, false PhD. There are literally no more pills in this run since we got starter deck. So that will do, like, actually nothing for us. So let's reroll it. And the mark is better. Might as well use the strength card. Get it for free. Come back out here, get our other strength card. And we've already explored the whole rest of the floor. So let's just head down. So now we're going to try to be going a little bit faster. I'm not going for boss rush on this run. Despite, you know, always wanting to go to boss rush and just get it out of the way. Excuse me, I have a little bit of the hiccups, I guess. But yeah, I always like to get boss rush out of the way just so I never have to do it again. But unless we get an item that's going to carry us, I don't think it's going to happen, since we're already at 9 minutes. We cannot open those 2 gold chests, but it's good to know that they're in there, just in case we ever get a couple keys. This would be a place where maybe you'd get rid of all of your soul hearts, because it has the potential to give you all of your soul hearts back. This is the only time I'd say it probably is, and now that we got the Hierophant, that just confirms that we are going to play out this sacrifice room and just see what it gives us, because we've got 2 soul hearts on in the back burner, so it's very worth it. And we get the Book of Revelations, which is really good, except it causes a horseman to replace the boss on the floor. That's, I'd say, the only downside. Obviously, you get free soul hearts out of it, so I guess not free. Free with a little price. Free with an asterisk. Asterisk. I don't know why I am butchering all of my words today. And let's see if we get the 7 soul hearts. We do not. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this last heart, die because it's very funny, go out of that room. We don't want to risk dying to that angel statue. But we have 1 key piece now, which will actually boost our angel deal chance, because the sacrifice room has a chance to allow you to get angel deals. So that's what just happened there. And as much as I want to use the Book of Revelations, I want a normal boss item from our boss, so I'm going to hold off on using it just for a minute. Especially since we have base 9.04 damage now. I think we're going to be perfectly fine without getting another soul heart. Honestly, was not the best item that we could have gotten from there, but it also was not the worst item we could have gotten. Could have gotten, like, little delirium or something, and that would have just been very sad. And we found the boss very quickly, so that's perfect. Means that we will probably be able to get another charge on our Book of Revelations before we go to the next floor. And you want to do that just so that you can use it twice on 1 floor and not get a horseman. Because watch this. So we go into here, and we instantly use it. So obviously it can't replace the boss with a horseman when we're already in the boss fight. So that's why I did that. Take these pieces out 1 at a time if you're not confident. I was just really confident since we have such high damage. I didn't think that these guys would be able to get to me. And we actually did pull off the angel deal. Very surprisingly. You get Spear of Destiny, which is not the worst thing in the world. A bomb actually sometimes spawns behind the angel statues, and I guess you can't actually blow those up yet. I keep forgetting that since we had just fought some. I was like, oh yeah, of course we can blow them up. And get another key piece. I believe we could actually teleport all the way to the dark room if we wanted to. Just to get a lamb checkmark on this guy, but I don't think it's really worth it. I was hoping the super secret room was there. It indeed was not. I think the normal secret room's here, though. Super secret rooms are always just a toss-up. It's either you find it or you don't. And I'm not willing to usually put more than like 2 bombs towards it. Unless using 2 bombs confirms where it is for sure, then I'll use a 3rd bomb. Heard a penny drop. We can come back to that. I'm actually going to be utilizing the spear as much as I can. Okay, the super secret room's here for sure. But yeah, the spear is actually very good. It can fear enemies, and it does a lot of damage on contact. And there's our 2nd charge, although we did get hit, so it's not the most ideal situation. Okay, so the super secret room isn't there, actually, because it can't be there. But I want to get this gold chest anyways. So we gained 1 bomb from that. And we get belly button, which actually allows us to carry 2 trinkets, which isn't bad since we had another trinket on the ground that I kind of actually wanted. And we have so much money. Let's go into here. And we have Steam Sale and a restock machine, which is perfect. As long as it doesn't blow up immediately. And that is also very good for this item. Converter, I guess we'll convert 1 heart. If you don't know, Converter converts a soul heart into a red heart, and we do that on this character because you lose a red heart every time you die. You lose a red heart container. And that is the trinket I want, rather than the game kit or whatever that trinket's called. And let's go into our secret room and see what we can get from the mystery gift. Wavy cap is not great, unless you have rock bottom, which we don't have unlocked yet, so pretty irrelevant. And now we will head on back over to here. I'm just going to blow this up. We get Champion Belt, which is beautiful, another damage upgrade, and we take our Book of Revelations, and we get out of this floor. Actually, before I get out of this floor, I am going to go and get those gold chests. I like getting as much value out of a floor as I can, and this is probably the last valuable thing we can do on this floor, so might as well. Okay, well, it ended up not being too valuable. So you gotta be careful if you want to use the spear. You gotta be careful and make your spacing just right, or else you will get hit by the enemies. It's really hard to learn the spacing, but Spear of Destiny is a good one to learn it on, rather than like trying to use a cube of meat offensively, because a cube of meat has a much smaller hitbox. It used to have a bigger hitbox, and honestly, the damage just isn't worth it. It's more worthwhile to use orbitals like that to just, you know, absorb hits rather than, what's the word I'm looking for? Rather than, you know, dealing out damage. Unless your base damage is just that bad, which sometimes it happens, so I wouldn't doubt it. I knew that was going to happen. That's one of the harder rooms. Not really my favorite. Especially if you don't have flight. Especially if you don't have enough damage to just like one-shot them. It's not very good. Just gonna go around and spear it up. I don't know if safety cap actually makes it so, I mean, obviously it won't make it so pill spawn, but I don't know if it were to spawn a pill, if it'll just replace it. I'm not gonna use the Book of Revelations yet. Just because, once again, I don't want a horseman to spawn. But I'm going to use this, just get a little bit more money. Beautiful, we get up to 15 cents. That's enough for 2 items from the shop, if we actually find them. Or, not find them, if we actually get items. I don't think the secret room could be there, but I just wanted to try. Go back, use this heart that we just got, just to get a little bit more money. 21 cents will be perfect. It actually is enough for us to get 3 half-priced items from the shop, if we wanted to. Okay, the secret room's definitely here. You can tell just by the room shape, since there were enemies up here and a blank wall down here, usually that means the secret room will be down here. That is not guaranteed, but it's almost guaranteed. Another Temperance card. And we do have the blood bag unlocked, so we should be able to get an HP/speed upgrade if we actually... Oh my gosh. Petrified poop is popping off. Wow, just troll bombs everywhere from that one. And I don't want to go all the way back up to that machine and just see if it'll pay out. So I'm actually going to not do that. But what I will do is destroy this tinted rock. Make a bridge. If you didn't know, you can make rock bridges. If you blow up a rock next to a gap in the correct direction, like you gotta place a bomb here, and it'll cover up this gap here. The more you know, right? And you can also do that with the poop. If you didn't know, you can make poop bridges. Very funny. And let's get into the library, see if we get Bookworm, and we do. Bookworm is very beautiful right off the bat. Allows you to sometimes shoot 2 shots. Well, 50% of the time, I believe, you'll shoot 2 shots. I'm willing to try these 2 spots just because we have enough bombs. Wasn't there. No biggie. Let's go and find the boss. Get her done. You know, just finish it off. And if you didn't know that it was in that... If you didn't know that the secret room was in that position by that last room, you would know by this room. Just got to go back to that first episode. I know there was a lot of information in the first episode, and I didn't want to put so much information in the first episode, but I had to. Because I had to explain all of the basics of the game, in case anybody who is brand new to the game found my video. So I hope that it was able to help at least some of you, even if it was just way too much information. But I am going to be grinding out quite a few Deaducation episodes, because I've been lacking just a little bit. And I will take this too. And actually, it doesn't matter if we get a horseman at this point. Let's just get some soul hearts going. We already have so much capability. Yeah, and we just got jumper cables for, I believe, for getting 2 battery items. So let's just fill up our health all the way. Buy this key. I'll blow this guy up just to increase my devil chance. And it gave me another key. And as much as I want to go back up for that gold chest, I'm not going to waste that time. It's not worth it. Beautiful. These enemies can only shoot diagonal, so don't worry about them. They won't hurt you if you just run straight at them. Okay, I think I know where the super secret room is now. My brain is telling me that it's probably here. Okay. My brain is telling me that I'm not going to try again because I don't want to waste my last bomb. And of course we get a horseman, which we were expecting anyways, so no biggie. Obviously we were expecting it because it was guaranteed to happen from the Book of Revelations. And we do get a devil deal. And we get Brimstone, which is exactly what I was looking for. And we also get the Leviathan transformation. So, what I'm going to do, pop the strength card, take Brimstone, take the nail, use it once, take Gimpy, and now we are looking very, very good. Yeah, we are looking way better than we were a second ago, that's for sure. So like I said, you want to get those carry items from the devil deals, like Brimstone, if you can. And now Gimpy is going to drop us a bunch of red hearts too, which it only dropped us 1, which is surprising. And I am just going to... Oh. Didn't mean to do that. That was the console. Sorry. I really can't speak today. I really don't know what's happening with my words. Oh, a 1-up. And that's also the Fun Guy transformation, actually. Which is a very rare transformation for getting 3 different mushroom items. Gives you an HP upgrade. I don't really know what else it does. Maybe it's just an HP upgrade. But it's a funny transformation nonetheless, because it actually usually gives you a mushroom head, which we don't have right now, because we've got Lazarus hair, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it should still give it to me. There's 3 pins in this room. I actually have a boss bar mod enabled. So usually you wouldn't actually know that there's pins in here before actually seeing them. And I don't know, I recommend getting the, what is it called? Something boss health bars mod. I'll try to leave it in the description if I remember. Because it's actually very, very helpful. And it allows you to see at least what bosses are in what room. And which boss has like less health. It's kind of... It's very helpful. It's kind of like the external item descriptions mod, where it just gives you information that, you know, you probably should know, but you most likely don't know. I don't know if that even makes any sense. And we get a greed fight in our shop. Female greed, of course. Gotta love the aesthetics. And we already found the secret room, so yeah, the boss room is right here. Which I just realized I could have been... Oh, never mind. I was like, I could have been using this, but no, this is Necropolis 1, not 2. And if you don't know, the Fallen gives you a free Devil Deal item, so let's see what we get. Beautiful. Ceremonial Robes is very good. We don't get the full benefit out of it because we already had full soul hearts. But let's just head on down. We already found the item room in the shop, so no more to do on that floor. And we can go fast from now on, just because we have Brimstone. And Flight, of course. Flight and Brimstone are 2 very good things to start moving very fast. Finish him off with the spear, just because I wanted to style on him. Chubb never knew what hit him, or her, sorry. Most of the bosses in this game are female, if you didn't know. I just have to point that out. I will open all of these chests since we have plenty of keys. I guess, because we're probably not going to get Guppy. I guess I'll take that over the larva. Okay, Bob's Curse gives us 5 bombs and makes our bombs do poison damage to enemies. Leaves a poison cloud, at least. And I suppose I'll use this now just to get that half of his soul heart back. No biggie. Yeah, look at that. These guys have so much health. They're blue enemies. They're kind of rare, but you find them sometimes in normal rooms, and they just, like I said, they have a ridiculous amount of health compared to normal versions of the enemies. Okay, secret room is not there, I can confirm. And with Brimstone, you can stay safe, hit enemies from afar, do what you gotta do, you know? Whatever you gotta do in this game to stay safe, just do it, because it's much better to stay safe and act like a wimp, I guess, than to, you know, die. So you might as well use anything you have to your advantage. And we get Blood Bag. Beautiful pickup. It gives us a speed upgrade and also gives us an HP upgrade. Like I said, we unlocked that from tapping temperance machines many times. And unfortunately, it was off screen that I unlocked it, but it's all good, I hope. I hope you'll forgive me for that. No. I'm telling you, download the external item descriptions mod, please. You want to. It's just way too helpful to not take. Ancient Recall will give us 3 more cards. PhD does nothing for us, but I'm gonna take it anyways. BFFs is fun. Sackhead, I don't think it's worth it for that much money. And I'm actually going to keep the Joker card up until the Womb 2 so that we can guarantee get a Devil Deal and go down to Shoal and get that completion mark. And so many cards in this room. That is just way too much for me. Okay, well, that guy's dead. At least he decided his own fate. Let's try this again. These guys don't like to pay out. Or they haven't liked to pay out very recently. I usually get them to pay out on like the first round. But these guys are being stingy lately. Okay, which cards do we want? We probably want the Joker and Strength. Yeah, Joker and Strength are perfect. I'm gonna re-roll this, see if we can get one more item. Or not. Okay, I guess I'll just blow it up. Yeah, we didn't want Mom's Bracelet anyways. We don't really want Boomerang, so let's just move on. See if the boss is up here. A bomb for a bomb. Not necessarily worth it, but it's all good. Super Secret Room is a lot of times near the boss room, but not always. Just was one of those lucky times where it was just right next to the boss room, so we didn't really have to search for it. And we still have not found the item room, actually. So I would like to find that before we go into the mom fight, for obvious reasons. I'm not doing it like that Samson run or like the Lilith run, where you just have to rush through, miss your item room, all of that shenanigans. We don't need any of that here, because we have already missed boss rush by 6 minutes. And let's take out Mom real quickly. I can just stand here and stab her. Almost got me there. Dark Boy. Leprosy. I don't know what Dark Boy actually does. I'm gonna wait to take this HP upgrade so that we don't waste soul hearts. Okay, never mind. We're gonna waste soul hearts anyways. Head of Krampus has appeared in the basement. Beautiful. And Lump of Coal is amazing with Brimstone, because Brimstone has infinite range. As you can see, it gets bigger as it gets to the end. That's because it's going to be doing more damage the further it goes. And might as well take this, and let's just head on down. And once again, when you get to the womb, it does twice the damage, so you have to be twice as careful. Dodge like your life depends on it, because it does. It really does. Okay, a Mega Battery, which we don't really need. Book of Revelations is great for keeping you safe. If you find it, I recommend taking it, even if it's just to, you know, allow you to take a few more hits. It's always worth it. Although I still only recommend using it on specific floors. Emperor card is cool, actually. I think I actually will take the Emperor card. in a second, after I destroy these pins. Yeah, we are doing so much damage right now. Yeah, replace the strength with the Emperor and just use it. Let's just rip it, because you're not going to find an item room, you're not going to find a shop in the womb, unless you have a very specific trinket. You get Loki's horns, and Mom's lipstick. And as expected, we did not get the Devil Deal, and I am not going to be going back for any of that stuff, so let's just head on down. Okay, we're at 28 minutes, approximately. Okay, I was hoping that would be another Emperor card. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna use it yet, or take it yet. Female Envy is very funny, actually. I very much enjoy that. Good mod idea. I know you didn't say to do the whatever it's called, 7 seals. I think no, those are the 7 deadly sins. There we go. A range upgrade obviously does nothing since Brimstone already has infinite range, but we will take the Soul Heart. Always beware of these needles. That's what these wormy boys are called. They are very difficult to dodge if you don't expect them to be in the room. So you always have to be expecting them, or else it's going to be a very bad time for you. Blister, not something we're looking for. Increasing knockback can be very wacky. It can mess you up in a lot of ways. Oh, but I do see the Sacrifice Room, and it is calling to me. So I think I will actually play the Sacrifice Room. I probably won't die, but I do have the Book of Revelations to keep me safe. So I do not feel too bad about it. Beautiful. And let's just start sacrificing. Ideal situation is we get the Soul Heart payout, but that won't always happen. And the external information descriptions mod is also very good here. And look, we can actually, I don't really want to, but we can skip straight. Oh yeah, still can't blow up these angel statues, by the way, in case you didn't know. And let's see if we can get an angel room item. Nope. Take out the second angel. Let's just get the key pieces since we can. And we are guaranteed to be able to get back into that angel room, so why wouldn't we? And we got actually Dad's key unlocked for that, and the Filigree Feather, which are very good. So I'd recommend getting those key pieces if you can, because those are both very good items. I mean, the Filigree Feather is better than Dad's key. Filigree Feather makes it so when you kill Angel, it's a trinket. When you kill angels, it actually drops angel items, which is just incredible. You can get anything. You can get Sacred Heart, you can get Godhead once it's unlocked. You can get the mind, the soul, the body. All these very, very premium items just from killing angel statues. And it's always worth it, no matter what point you are in the game. It's one of the trinkets that I consider to be pretty much S tier, if you know how tier lists work. It's up there, at least for me, with Sigil of Baphomet even. If you know what that one does, it actually gives you invincibility frames every time you kill an enemy, which is just incredible. I guess I will use the Book of Revelations once, because the Mom's Heart is guaranteed to spawn on this floor, so there's no way that you can get a Horseman. Okay, now let's see if we can get that angel room to spawn again. Dodge this. Of course, we never take damage in Mom's Heart. Mom's Heart is way too easy to take damage in, right? There we go. And was that the 5th time, 6th time beating Mom's Heart? I think it might have been. But let's go on up. See what happens. Everything is terrible. The game just got harder. That's funny because I just used that for a thumbnail not too long ago. So yeah, everything just got harder. Basically, I think that allows me to now take the Polaroid or the negative, which yeah, the game did just get harder. And we get a Devil Deal, obviously. And we will take the Guppy's Collar and Little Horn, both very good items. And now let's just look for the boss. So there's no other way. Sorry, I got a little distracted for a second. There is no way to, you know, get to the chest from here, so we just have to take out Isaac. And I believe we have to kill Isaac like 10 times before we can even unlock the chest, maybe. I should research stuff like this before I actually say it. But honestly, I don't think it's that necessary. I know you all are capable of looking up stuff yourself. Like the specific unlocks. I'm not here to do, like, tell you about all the specific unlocks. I'm more so here to show you how to play these specific characters. But if I know how an unlock works, I will tell you about it. And actually, now that we unlocked the Polaroid in the negative, I believe, I will actually start trying to get the ideal unlocks. Oh my gosh, we actually might get Guppy. We're 2/3 Guppy somehow. Oh, I was hoping that we'd have some red chests in there to get Guppy. But yeah, we can just destroy everything with Brimstone. We're looking very good. We're at 32 minutes. What else can you ask for in a run like this, besides Brimstone and Lump of Coal? Just a very, very solid, classic combo. Tears upgrade is great, except we're already at max tears, apparently. And this should be leading the correct way to the boss, I believe. Don't really need a judgment at this point. We've already got this one in the bag. Very easily in the bag. Just shows you what some early game min-maxing can do for you, because I really don't think we would have been able to do it without the early game min-maxing. Getting us that much health, you know, getting us a bunch of coins, all those shenanigans were all caused by, you know, first of all, playing the specific character where you can die and not have to worry about it. And second of all, sacrifice rooms. Very good to use if you know that you can survive. And that's about all I have for you for this episode. And I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Lazarus's rags. Beautiful. Goodbye.